We made a couple changes. We moved our other filing cabinet right next to the filing cabinet we grabbed that was just taking up space. Put all our sweatshirts in it, and let me tell you, t-shirts and stuff. This HDN filing cabinet here, it's a nice filing cabinet. It really is. You know, probably from the 90s. Relatively solid. You know, decent thing. Better than a lot of the ones I've seen, like the little 2-height cheap ones you can get for a couple $100. But this, I think, is a steel case. Well, I know it's a steel case, but I think it must be from the 50s. This thing is insane. It is solid. It's got full rails. Oh my god. It's just, I think it's more structural than most of most of the house. And we put in a little storage area on a small bookcase. But the other thing we got is another big bookcase that we had to move everything around. That's why I had to move the filing cabinet. And Megan has set it up for her yarn. Taking over the entire thing. I was hoping to put some vinyl on there. But anyway. Alright, tell us about your layout.
This is my new yarn storage. It's the first time I've had all my yarn in one place, so I know everything that I have, which I know it looks like a lot. I don't really think it's that much compared to some people, but it's not a competition. So this is all of my yarn basically. The bottom is kind of random assorted yarns that I don't have that much of, or stuff that's like from Temu or whatever that I was testing. And then there's a couple of like bigger projects.
So what do you think about the Temu testing?
I haven't been super happy with their yarn. I mean, it's cheap, but it's really cheap, and it kind of splits apart easy, and some of it's really thin, and like you think you're getting, like it looks really big in the picture, and then like they send you a ball that's like this big, and you're like, oh, that's not what I thought I was getting. But you know, other stuff is great. Like, I mean, these are ones I got from Temu, I think. And you can see, like, this is a small one. This is like a normal size one you would get at like the craft store probably. And then these ones are like even smaller. So anyways, but they did send me like 6 of them, so I guess maybe it evens out. I'm not really sure.
Feels like they could have just made one bigger one and probably saved themselves money.
Right, but I guess, I don't know. I don't know what the methodology there is, but so basically this is like the second row is like specialty yarn, really chunky yarn, or cakes of mandala yarn or Christmassy yarn, that kind of thing. This one is the big balls of 1 pound acrylic yarn.
Which is apparently a good way to buy it when it's on sale.
Usually cheaper that way if you can get them on sale. Sometimes you can get them for like $8 or $9 for the whole big thing if you get a good sale. More acrylic yarn. Some of this I got at Ollie's when they had like a yarn buyout occasionally. Like
I was there for some of this.
They have good sales.
I thought my feet were going to fall off.
This is more Ollie's yarn. This is one from a sweater. A hexagon cardigan that I made one of and bought way too much yarn for. And I didn't really end up liking it anyways. So anyways, I have a whole bunch of that. This whole row is cotton yarn. All different colors, and basically not all that exciting, but cotton is good for things like pot holders or anything hot. It's also good for like crochet animals. At least I like it because it doesn't stretch as much. A lot of people use the velvet yarn, but that's also really expensive, and I don't like it that much, but I don't know, I tried too much. And then this is all unfinished projects, things that I've started and then not finished, obviously. But it's like a little mini library, so when I want to like change to a different project, I can just like pick one of the ones I've already started instead of starting something entirely new. I mean, at least that's the theory. I don't know if it'll work that way.
Well, we hope it turns out good.
Yes.